Hey, good morning, guys. Genevieve here. I am here to talk about our upcoming new moon. This is actually happening early tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning. Now, as counterintuitive as this is, we've talked about this before with the precession of the equinoxes, how we're almost another full sign ahead. In other words, even though we are just now wrapping up Libra season, and in fact, just a day and a half after this new moon, we will be in Scorpio season. This is actually a Libra full moon. All right. However, my blend, Kindred Spirits, which I created for Scorpio energy, Scorpio season, will still be in effect or would still apply. Or you can still use that free love blend for my Libra new moon if you'd like for your meditations. But either one will work because this is Scorpio season begins the day after, the night after, actually, on the 22nd at 11:51 p.m. and then early the following morning, 6:55 a.m. would be the Scorpio new moon because the moon and the sun will be in Scorpio. So, but again, because of this precession, this is considered a Libra new moon, okay, because the sun and the moon are in Libra at this time. So this chart, this reading is going to be great. Again, I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet as possible and just talk about some highlights here. Now, I do want to make note of the body parts that are affected by this new moon that you want to take precautions with. Just be careful of, watch out for injury or illness relating to where did I put it? Kidneys, bladder, urinary tract, veins, and skin. Okay, guys. So just take care of yourself, especially for that, your urinary, kidneys, bladder. Drink lots of water for sure. Use some really nice protective lotion, especially if you're going to be outside in the elements. Okay, again, it's a Libra new moon, so the sun and moon are in Libra. Mercury is in Virgo. Venus is in Libra. Mars is in Virgo. Jupiter is still in Cancer. Now, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto are all retrograde. I'm sorry, Pluto is actually direct now, but Saturn, Uranus, Neptune still in retrograde. Saturn is in Pisces, Uranus is in Gemini, Neptune is in Aries, and Pluto is in Aquarius still. Remember, those outer planets, they don't change signs very often. So with the sun conjunct moon during this new moon, it's inner alignment, okay, with imbalanced Libra. This is a great way to wrap up the Libra season. There is a minor challenge with the square of the sun and Jupiter in Cancer. So this is kind of us lending energy to striving for ideals through generosity, adventure, and new territory. But it's not really practical energy, really. So we want to work on balancing our vision with reality and grounding practices, okay? Now, Mercury and Mars and Virgo are going to help with this. Honestly, these are the only planets in any earth sign, and it being Virgo, again, lends to that kind of practicality, that analytical, that methodical, grounded approach to doing things, okay? Now, we do have another minor challenge with the square of the sun to Pluto and Aquarius. And the challenge here really is just to tone down our intensity a bit and our tendency to force our will. Or to kind of dominate conversations, dominate ideas, force them on other people, like tone it down. So it is possible to transform that energy into healing energy. And this is a powerful possibility, okay? So again, it's a minor challenge, but there's real transformation possible if you work through this challenge. The next minor challenge, again, we have that moon in Libra square Jupiter. So this is a really good time to work on developing our grounding rituals, again, to overcome overwhelming emotions. And also be cautious of seeking comfort outside of yourself. We can do that through philosophical and spiritual awareness, and a connectiveness is possible with that inner work. And again, the balance that Libra is bringing. So The next challenge here is Moon Square Pluto. Now, this is a minor challenge, but it is the largest challenge of this particular new moon energy. So pay attention to this. It is a great time to explore alternative spiritual or healing practices, but this is intense personal transformation energy is possible here. We need to learn to let down our guard and be vulnerable and trust, which with this intensity is sometimes very difficult. So our emotions might get overwhelming at this time. So the best way to work with that, to deal with that, is to journal, to meditate, light exercise, also light and gentle exercise. Nothing that don't punish yourself at this time. Libra energy does not want that for you. But all of these things will help you with this really kind of intense energy. So that is the biggest challenge there. The rest of the chart, though, there's a lot of minor good aspects and some really, really major good aspects that are going to, again, help us overcome the challenges of these minor ones, okay? So our next Mercury is in Virgo, and this is conjunct Mars in Virgo. So this is a minor good energy. It's going to lead to humorous exchanges, quick thinking, bold actions that are going to help the emotional nature of this new moon energy, okay? And then there's also a trine. Mercury is trine Jupiter in Cancer. Again, another minor good influence. This is going to lend to optimism, generosity, and clear and wise communication. It's also trine Saturn in Pisces. So this is a good time for planning and setting an orderly and methodical routine, okay? It also lends great support for clear thinking, reliability, and just showing up for friends, showing up, being reliable, being dependable to the people that it really truly matters for, okay? Now we have Mars in Virgo. As I mentioned, this is trine Jupiter in Cancer. This is another minor good influence. And so this is again going to lend to that optimistic, energetic, and active minds, bold, contagious enthusiasm is going to help push us through our most challenging emotions with this. So that's a pretty good thing. We also have a trine to Saturn in Pisces, which is going to help us show up consistently. Again, whether it's for our friends, for our loved ones, follow through. Very, very big, and also lends energy to planning and deliberate, consistent, reliable, trustworthy, action. Okay, consistent energy, not like bright, quick flashes and then just fizzles out or dissipates or gets scattered. No, this is really good, stable energy. So another minor good aspect here, we have Jupiter in Cancer that is trine Saturn in Pisces. The key words with this aspect are maturity, wisdom, patience, responsibility. Okay, this is a great aspect for finding and taking advantage of the best opportunities available to us with the help of all of the qualities of this aspect, this placement. And then we are going to another minor good aspect. This is trine Neptune in Aries. So this is also lending great support for working toward unity, harmony, bridge building with our idealism, but also with the help of our intuition. Okay. So here is a minor challenge. This is the only opposition in the chart, but you'll also see on the chart, it is a very, very minor challenge. So Saturn in retrograde is in Pisces, and it is conjunct actually with Neptune in Aries. So this is that same energy we've been kind of working with, of finding that balance between our imagination and structure and action. So this is going to, the support of the Libra energy and Mercury and Mars in Virgo is really going to help with this. Okay. So it's going to help us, push us on the side of actually action and getting things done rather than being stuck in our fantasy world. Okay, guys. Now here is two major good things. Major good, again, to wrap up this reading, to wrap up again with these outer planets that stay where they're going to be for quite some time. We have Uranus in Gemini, which is retrograde. This is trine Pluto in Aquarius. So this is support, again, more support for necessary change through bold action, but in grounded, methodical approach, right? The same energy we have been working with. Again, our Libra new moon is going to help with this. Finally, at the end of Libra season, we're getting that support. And then lastly, Neptune in Aries, which is retrograde, is also sextile, or I'm sorry, no, trine Pluto in Aquarius. I believe it is trine. Yep. And then again, this is the inner growth, but collective healing. Okay. We're opening our hearts and our minds. We're servicing our community and our loved ones through art and spirituality. Okay. So the Libra energy again is giving us one last push of balance and harmony to get this to work. Okay, guys, so this is all pretty good news. Again, some minor challenges in there, but Libra energy is all about balance, finding peace, harmony, love, cooperation. And so let's take advantage of the last few days of Libra season to get this stuff done. Okay, guys, have a great week. Have a great new moon. Again, please, you want to meditate during this time, sage if you feel the need to. Definitely diffuse either my free love blends or my Kindred Spirits blend. Both are going to help because, again, another day or and a half, 2 days, we're going to be in Scorpio season, and we really want the help of that Scorpio energy to help us communicate with our Kindred Spirits to wrap up as we're going into Halloween, Samhain, and November 1st is the Day of the Dead. And also, I believe some cultures are now celebrating Diwali as well, which is also kind of, again, bringing the light to the darkness. Okay, guys, blessed be. Have a good one.